Hello, everybody. Welcome to Have and to Roll Till Death Saves Do Us Part. Our tabletop roleplay gaming series. We are playing today our two-player Dungeons & Dragons campaign, The Land of Vampires. My name is Oliver. I will be your game master and dungeon master for today's game. With me is my player and my wife, Robin. Say hello, Robin.
Hey!
How are we doing? We will be using today material from our friends over at Grove Guardian Press. They make some great one-on-one D&D content or TTRPG content. So if you want to see how you can, wangle the rules a little bit to just play when you guys got two people, maybe you've just got one friend, maybe you just want to chill out with your other half, your spouse, your best friend, your child, your parent, family member, and sit and play a couple of hours of D&D. Head over there. They've got some cool adventures, including the one we're running now. This is a full campaign. They have one-shots, full-on campaigns, all sorts of things. Robin, do you have any announcements for us today?
I certainly do. Well as catching us here on Twitch, we are also available on pretty much all other forms of social media. We have a TikTok channel, we have an Instagram, a Facebook, a Twitter. We're also over on Hover, and you can follow us on all of these channels if you head to the About section here on Twitch. We also have a growing Discord community, and we would love for you guys to come and hang out and join with us on Discord. As well as all of our lovely socials, we also now, for those of you who are subscribers, we now have cute little animated emotes.
Yeah, going up in the world.
We have a cool little refillable beer.
The refillable beer. That is the dream, right?
Yes, I mean that's what we want in real life. So
the refillable
we'll get
beer.
there.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Robin. Right. Do we want to jump back in to the Land of Vampires? Okay. Last we left off, in pursuit of the vampire lord Victorio Nasark, our half-elven bard Anelisse and a human companion Kalina had been transported to the unfamiliar land of Steimhorod. Making their way through the dark and oppressive landscape before them, they came to the town of Willowhold. This meagerly fortified settlement is plagued by a creeping sickness. A young woman by the name of Wellin Tam shared her suspicions with the party that the plague is perhaps the work of witches in the wood, and she asked them to look into or investigate on behalf of the town. During their night's stay in Willowhold, Anelisse and Kalina awoke to the news that Wellin had gone missing. Wellin's father, Alfwold, suspected the party of being involved and accused them of witchcraft. The silver-tongued Anelisse, however, convinced the town of their innocence and our party take part in the search for Wellin. Suspecting that she had gone or been taken to the Witchwood, the girls travelled into the woods. Their travels brought them, eventually, to a clearing where a ritual was in progress. The unconscious body of Wellin was suspended above an altar of bone and sinew. 3 witches danced around a large bonfire, and after an unfruitful negotiation, battle was joined. Zombies were decapitated and dehatted and demustached. Laughter spells were flung and connected on both sides. Anelisse, you cast the spell Nathia's Mischief that encompassed a cube around the bonfire. This cube was also filled with a mist, a fog. The 3 witches had gathered together and had started cackling. The bonfires had started to get bigger and more angry. And this is where we'll pick up, and we'll head straight back into initiative. So, up first is Anelisse.
Okay.
Anelisse, you currently cannot see the witches through the fog in front of you.
Okay. Quick question for you.
Yes.
So my concentration spell, will that still be up within that cube?
Yes.
So that was where the fire is? Is that where the witches have all sort
Yes.
of fled to? Okay.
Yes.
So to start my turn, I shall... Sorry, just getting the spell back up. I shall open up spell and roll on my chaos table. Let's see. It was a D4. Let's see what we get. Okay, it's a 4. No, it's... Wait.
You got
It's a 1!
Yes. It's a 1.
Sorry, it's a 1!
The opposite of from the D4. Yeah.
It's because it's clear and the 1 shining through from the other side. I thought it was a 4. It's a 1. Right. The smell of apple pie fills the air, and each creature in the cube must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or become charmed by you until the start of your next turn. So it's a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saves.
I'm just going to find what my wisdom save is. 15.
Okay.
So they need to beat a 15.
Okay. It's now Kalina's turn.
Sorry, that was just her. That wasn't her action. That was just the chaos table.
Sorry. Yes.
I am sorry. So that's her. So the chaos table rolls at the start, and now what she's going to do is she is next to Kalina.
Yeah.
She's going to put her hand on Kalina.
Yeah.
And she is going to cast heroism. And she's just going to kind of look to her and be like, show these witches what you are made of. And she's going to cast heroism onto Kalina. So with heroism, she will be imbued with bravery until the spell ends. She will be immune to being frightened and gains temporary hit points equal to my spell casting ability modifier, which is 5.
Okay. So
and that's the end of her turn.
Kalina's looking heroic. It's now Kalina's turn.
Okay. So on Kalina's turn, she will gain her 5 temp HP. And she is going to look into the sort of mist area, and she's just going to blindly fire into it with her crossbow.
Okay, make a ranged attack with disadvantage.
Yeah. I don't need to roll that twice because the first roll was a 1.
Yep. Okay, Kalina fires an arrow off into the mist, into the raging bonfire just coming up. You can just see plumes of smoke coming up with this cube of mist and fog.
And that's the end of her turn.
Would she like to do anything else? Okay. Once she fires off the arrow, you see a figure come out of the mist. It is the Tula witch that you were speaking to, the one that you might assume might be in charge, and she comes out and just steps towards you with a big grin on her face. And then another witch follows her, the one that is hooded and has plumes of black smoke coming from the bottom of her skirts, comes out, and she stands next to that witch, not doing anything. You can't really see her face, but not doing much. The third witch comes out, who's in kind of these earthy tones of garb, who looks pretty rough. She's taken a lot of shots from you. Currently, she's had an arrow in the side. She's been burnt by your spells, and she's like, "What are you doing, sisters? What are you doing, you two?" And she's going to takes out her wand that is this kind of long, spindly, it's almost like a tree branch with little kind of sprouts on it, and she starts spinning it like this, and from the wand there is this small ball of fire that just starts getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until it's this ball about the size of you that just gets pushed towards you. I want you and Kalina to make dexterity saving throws, please.
Okie dokie. I'll do Annalise first. She's got a +6. She rolled a 4, so that's 10. Kalina has a +2. She rolled a 3, so that's 5.
Okay. Right. Okay, so you both take as this big huge like yoga ball of fire just gets pushed out at you. You all take you all take 6 points of fire damage.
Okay. That takes Annalise down to bloodied. Kalina, it just kind of removes her temp HP and then 1 more.
Okay. So it's...
Oh, sorry. I'll make a concentration check.
Yes, well done.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, success.
Okay.
It's now your turn, and the 2 witches standing in front of you lose their smile as if they've just woken up from a daydream. What would you like to do?
Stand up. I will stand up and just kind of smile back to them, be like, "Oh, what's wrong? Not want to see me anymore?" And then I will cast Firebolt.
Okay. Yep. Who are you firing it at?
I'm making the assumption that the taller witch is closest because she came out first, so I'll just kind of aim it towards her.
They're all 3 of them are kind of equidistant from you. They're all standing in a line.
Okay, I'll aim at the taller witch.
Sure.
You know, there's her right for trusting me.
Roll an attack.
13, 14, 15 to hit.
15 does hit. Roll some damage.
I'm sorry. I have so many dice, I can't find a D10.
Too many dice? Is
no!
that the thing? You now have too many dice.
Is that a 10? That's a D10. Right. 6 points of fire damage to the tall one.
Okay. That's the first damage she's taken, by the way.
Oh shit! Yeah, at least it's gonna be like she's just going to be there with her loot, and she's just going to be like, "There once was a witch who liked me, and then she came towards me. I lit her up and set her on fire, and now she is burning."
Well done.
And that's me. That's we just leave it at that.
Was that inspiration?
No, she's doing it for the spell.
It's what? Sorry.
Nope, no inspiration. That was just her casting the burning.
That was just
spell.
her casting the spell. I like it though. I tell you what, you take some inspiration as the player. There we go.
Oh, thank you.
There we go.
That's your way of saying I'm gonna need it, isn't it?
Well, yeah, we'll see. It's now Kalina's turn though.
Awesome. I've never gotten to click the little inspiration button on here before.
Inspiration.
Okay, Kalina. So she's nice and close now. Kalina is going to use her sword.
Yes.
And she's going to go for the Smoky Witch.
Okay.
Ooh, I don't think that's going to hit. That was a 7 plus 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
12 just misses.
Just misses. No worries. That's going to be it for her. Don't know what happened there. Sorry. That's going to be it for her.
Carry on. That's going to be it for her. Okay. It's now okay. So the witch that had sent out the ball of fire, she's going to kind of move it towards you and literally just use it like a bowling ball and just basically just smack it with her wand towards you. I want you.
Why didn't we move?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I did wonder. So I want you, Annalise, to make a dexterity save, please.
That was an nat 20.
Nat 20. Okay, so you
For a 26.
You know what? Because it's a nat 20, I'm gonna say you don't take anything. You should take half, but
I'm
feeling generous. I'm feeling generous. So yeah, with a nat 20, yeah, you kind of jump and do the splits over this huge fiery bowling ball, with kind of just like anger and villainy in her eyes, she in just hatred. The other witch, the taller witch, puts her hand on her sister's shoulder, and she goes, "Come, sister, we do not want to die here. Come." And the three of them are just going to start running, basically. They're just going to use their entire rest of their turns to move their full movement away as they try to flee into the forest. What would you like to do?
I want to let them go.
Okay. As you stand there, whatever spell that the witch was concentrating on dissipates, and the mist around the bonfire slowly gets lesser and lesser and lesser, and the bonfire shrinks down to a more normal size as you see the three sisters retreating into the woods and out into the darkness until you cannot decipher their shapes amongst the tree trunks. Okay, we're out of combat. What would you like to do?
Annalise is going to head over towards Welling. Is she still suspended in air?
As the witches had left, she wasn't that high above the altar, but she falls half a foot onto the altar, limply.
Head over and put her hands on her. And just be like, "But Welling, can you hear me?" And try and shake her.
She's extremely limp. She doesn't seem to give you any kind of response.
She is going to cast Cure Wounds.
Okay. You cast out the spell. As you use your instrument to cast out your healing magic, you see that kind of radiant light kind of lay on Welling, and it enters her body. Still no response.
Kalina, I think we need to take her back to her father.
Yes, I agree.
I do not know what they did to her, but here, Let's have a quick look around first. Perhaps they were careless. Maybe they left something, some sort of clue as to what they did to her.
I agree. Let's look.
She's gonna have a look around, and she's kind of looking to see if they've maybe dropped anything on their way, but also having a little look at the altar for any markings and shit.
Okay. Do me an investigation check.
Could Kalina help her?
Yes, she can. She's an expert. She can, give you the help action.
First roll with a 19. 12. So 19 plus investigation 1. 30, 20.
20. Well done. There's not too much knocking about on the floor apart from the altar itself. You have a look at the altar. It literally just seems to be a makeshift kind of square or rectangular, block made out of lots of different boats. Some of them you might suspect human or elvish or dwarvish bones, but a lot of animal bones and sinew and tar, a little bit like the totem that Wellen had give you, that style of architecture, if you could call it that. One thing that is beside the altar, though, is you see a staff made of wood, carved into the length of it are a myriad of different insects and arachnids, all the way up the shaft. At the tip, there is easy. It's not that type of stream, okay? At the tip, which is the best bit, I hear, you see what looks like maybe carved out of some sort of gemstone, maybe some sort of quartz, a beetle, probably the size of your fist, that's laid into the top of this staff.
She's I'm going to pick up the staff by the shaft.
Yeah, it's the best place to pick it up.
And she's going to have a closer look at the tip. I'm sorry.
You're doing this on purpose.
Yeah.
It's a good tip. I mean, of the entirety of this staff, the tip is definitely the best bit.
Uh-huh.
Go on.
Does she, so actually looking at it and looking at the beetle and things like that, does she recognize any of these sort of insects, arachnids? Does this remind her of anything? Is this something she knows, basically? Or even the kind of magic that may be within it? Okay,
well, you can do a nature or an arcana check for me.
Okay. Let's go Arcana, actually.
Okay, yeah.
Which is an 11. Any idea what kind of magic it might be?
No, you don't know specifically. You probably need to just maybe examine it for a while to figure out. You might guess that it's magical, literally because it's where a load of magic users were. Magic users sometimes use staff. A lot of staffs are imbued with magic, but the actual nature of it, you don't know. I'll say with that check as well, the insects along it, they're all like insects and arachnids you recognize, centipedes and spiders and beetles and all different kinds. Yeah.
Cool. Well, perhaps we should take this with us as well. Maybe it can help us with some of this.
Yeah, it's a good idea. I don't know if I could use it, but I could hit someone really hard with it.
We could hit people with it, yes. I mean, it's very pretty. I don't think it's just for hitting with, but you know, we could do some damage. Okay. Well, we'll take this with us. Right here, could you help me with actually, were you able to maybe carry Welling?
Sure, good. Hang
Yes,
on, let me see.
let me help you, and I can give you a hand getting her up and stuff, and
Maybe we'd make a litter. We'd maybe.
Oh, yes, that is a better idea. We do have quite a bit to walk. Let's make up a nice little, thing to hold her in, and we can carry her together.
Yeah. You guys can. From the things that you have, your bedrolls and maybe using the staff or something, you can make a makeshift litter to carry her back. I guess you're heading back to Willowhold then.
Yeah, we'll head back to Willowhold. Yeah. I'm just double checking, make sure I don't have anything else that can actually help. But no, I don't think so. So yeah, no, we'll just kind of wrap her up, make sure she kind of looks kind of comfortable, and then we'll just start, heading back.
Yeah. Okay. You head back through the woods, an uneventful journey. Apart from it's a little bit slower because you are carrying a burden. You end up back at this point. It's, we'll say it's, the middle of the night, You head back, you see the fires burning outside of Willowhold, the kind of ramshackle walls, and the wagon that's kind of been used as a gate to the entrance of Willowhold still there. As you approach, the guards will see you carrying someone, and they will let you in and usher you to wherever it is you want to go. Where do you want to go?
As we head in, to whichever guard is there first, I'll just be like, do you have somewhere that we can take her? Somewhere where sick people could go? We don't know what is wrong with her exactly, but
well, there's a lot of sick people around, I'm afraid. We could just take her home.
Yes, maybe that's a good idea. Would you mind helping us?
Yeah,
we could do with some help with her.
Yeah, sure. And a couple of the guards will help you escort her to Ulfwold's Manor. When you get to Ulfwold's Manor, you enter. Ulfwold will be there, see that you have brought his daughter back, and thank the gods that you brought her back to me. Why, Wellin, wake up.
She has not awoken yet. I have done what I can to try to heal her. Perhaps she will wake up in her own time.
He doesn't respond for a little while. He's kind of checking her over, as he kind of everyone helps kind of take her to a room. If you want to, you can follow them up to her room.
Yeah, she'll follow.
Yeah, they lay her on the bed. I thank you for bringing her home, but it's the sickness.
We saw these witches in the woods. You were right.
Tell me what happened.
We found them. They were singing some sort of, I don't know what they were doing. They were like dancing around a big fire, and your daughter, she was held afloat above a makeshift altar. We tried to bargain with them first, tried to convince them to allow us to take her. And that did not work. We fought them. We fought for a while. They eventually ran away. We decided that perhaps we get Wellin back here instead of chasing them through the forest.
I'm glad you made it back alive, and I'm thankful that you brought my daughter back alive. I beg you rest for the night in Willowhold. But my daughter needs help. Help that we
will
cannot
rest
give
here
her in.
tonight.
Help that we cannot give her here in Willowhold.
We will rest here tonight, and tomorrow we make a plan. We could go after these witches. We know where they were. We could chase them, take more people, bring them back here, make them answer for what they have done. Or perhaps, maybe there's somewhere else we could take Welling, somewhere where she could get the help that she needs.
Well, there is a place.
There is a place.
There is. The Holy Healers. The Circle of Light.
Oh, like our friend that we found who came in to talk to you, where he is from.
Yes, it's to the north of here. I fear she's too sick to be moved that far. If you two were to go to the Circle of Light, get them to send healers. Please.
Perhaps we could. Do you know healers at the Circle of Light? Do they know your name, your mark?
No, not really. But, well, they sent Brother Dennick to help. They must want to help.
They must. Brother Dennick did say that they had not heard from you in a while. There must have been some concern there for them to come. We will... Is Brother Dennick still here?
Oh, yes, I think so. I don't know, he may be helping people in the Commons, I'm not sure.
Well, perhaps he can direct us, make sure that we know who to talk to. Maybe he could write something down for us to take. We will go, find some healers, bring them back. Hopefully they will heal all the people here. And in the meantime, you might want to keep people around here at the night. I don't know. Don't know if these witches will come again, but they want your daughter. And they will probably come again to get her.
What has she gotten herself into? Witches.
You said that last time they were here, her mother was victim.
Yes.
What exactly did they do to her mother?
They came. They spent time in the village. They said they wanted to help. I woke to one day to find my wife dead. And the witches were gone.
Forgive me, but nobody saw these witches do anything to your wife, no?
Well, they wouldn't be very good witches if people had. The magic is unspeakable. You've seen them. Surely you have experienced
Yes.
the destructive nature.
It's just that they were a little bit strange, but at the same time, I wonder if there's more going on. First, they have your wife, then they try to get your daughter. I just wonder, is there something there, something within your family that they are drawn to, perhaps?
I hadn't really thought about it, but maybe there is. Maybe I'm cursed.
Well, Selena and I will go get some rest and tend to our own injuries. Tomorrow.
Of course, of course.
We will go to the circle.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I would go myself, but the sickness has taken hold of... The sickness has taken hold of most of the town. We would be forever in your debt. I'm sure we can get you a few things to help you on your journey to the circle.
We have a lot of things. Do not worry. I do not want anyone here to give up anything. You need everything that you have.
Well, we'll get
After your
something.
people.
We'll get something for you. But come, well, I'll show you somewhere we can rest. I'll go get what doctors I can for my daughter. But you rest.
Of course. And she just kind of like nod towards Cleta and like start heading out.
Yeah, you head out. You can make your way back to where you stayed before in the town hall, just by the commons. There'll be rooms and bunks for you there, the same ones that you had the previous night, if you so want.
Yeah, so head kind of over that way.
Okay. You head over. You can bed down for the night if you want. We won't draw it out. You want to get a long rest. You can mark off all your stuff if you like.
Okay. Long rest. Take long rest. Done.
So after a long rest, you're going to be waking kind of mid-morning.
Yeah, kind of wake up and get out of bed and head over to where like Cleta is. Like, you ready to wake up yet, or you need more minutes?
No, just one more minute.
1 more minute?
One
Okay. Okay, I'll give you 1 more minute.
1 minute goes by.
How about now?
No, one more minute.
You can't like sleep for the whole day, you know.
No, I don't need whole day. I just need 1 more minute.
Okay, fine. I'll give you 1 more minute.
Okay. She rolls over. Another minute goes by.
Hey, Kalina. Guess what time it is?
Just 1 more minute.
Nope. You've had enough minutes. And she's going to like pull the covers off her. Come on, up we get. Let's go save the town.
I like you less and less, Anelisse.
You lie. You like me more every day, no?
Oh, I don't think we're gonna have too many more days the way we're going.
Probably not. I mean, but first vampires and witches. Oh, we had those weird wolves as well. I mean, I feel like we're traveling through some scary kid's book.
It's right. It's like horror story.
Like, yes. Like some sort of scary, weird horror story. Like, I wonder what we're going to come across today.
I think maybe we should write down, and then we could, write our own book and sell it and be rich.
That could be good. Yes, we could write everything down. The adventures of the heroes, Kalina and Anelisse.
I like this idea.
It's probably a little bit safer than what we're doing now anyway.
I think so. Just need to learn how to write story.
Yes.
Maybe we hire someone.
We could hire someone. Okay, this is a good idea. So we could hire someone, and that person could we could hire someone to come with us, and they could follow us, and then they could just every time we do something, they could write it down and just be like, oh, today Kalina and Anelisse, they fought a leg that came out of the ground.
It sounds really annoying.
It does sound really annoying, actually.
Yeah, it would maybe be good for a while, and then it could get really irritating.
It's good, because I can see how this is going to end. It will be on the last day of the adventure, it's the last day because Kalina hit me on the head with a big stick.
Oh, maybe we'd find the magic paper and quill, and maybe it just write down everything we do.
So no, those are real. Those do exist. I
Really?
knew a person once, and they have them, and they were like, and they can use them, and the quill just does all the writing. Oh, we should do this. This is an amazing idea. Like, after we save this town from their impending doom, we could maybe go do that.
Well, it's great. Speaking of magic pen, they say pen is mightier than sword, but look at this. And she brings out the sword that you guys had found in the woods. It has these beautiful metallic silver-colored feathers as a crossguard. And she goes, "Look, check this out." And she lets go of the sword, and the sword just hovers there.
Oh my god, that is so cool! It just stays there.
It just stays there. Look, I'm not holding it. And she puts her hand underneath it and starts going forwards.
Oh no, if our fighting career doesn't work out, and if our book career does not work out, we could go and do magic tricks and things. Be like, "Whoa, look, where is the string? There is no string."
No string, but also check this out. And then she puts her hand out, and the sword moves 5 feet in front of her, and it goes check this. Da! And then the sword that's 5 foot away from her just starts swiping the air in movements.
I mean, I wish you'd warned me to stand back a little bit, but that is brilliant. Oh my
no, I mean,
God.
sorry, not too much space in here, but that is pretty cool, isn't it? I could maybe move it. How high can I move it? And she kind of moves it 5-10 foot in the air.
I just want to stay here and play with your sword now. This is amazing.
It's rather amazing. There's a guard, someone just walks by. A guard walks by the bedroom and just goes, keeps walking. Yeah, it's pretty impressive, no?
It is, Glina, your sword is very impressive. Most impressive thing I have seen.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, I don't know if do you mind if I keep, because this
It's your sword. Yes,
it's
keep sword.
Pretty. How about your? Did you manage to have a look at staff we found?
Oh, where did I put it? Wait a second. And she kind of starts rumbling around, and she's just she's got hardly any stuff, but somehow there's piles of shit everywhere. And then she manages to find. She goes, "Oh, here it is. Let's have a look." And she looks at the staff.
You can basically take. You need basically a short rest to ascertain what the staff does. So let's say if you want to spend some time doing it now, or whether you wanted to have done it during the night, that is totally fine as well.
She may have done it during the night.
Okay. So this is a magical staff that does need attunement, but it is in fact a staff of swarming insects. So I can put that in your inventory for you if you'd like.
Oh my gosh. She's kind of got this, and she's looking at it and stuff. She's like, "Oh, I know what this does. We could have insects like everywhere."
Sounds pretty gross. I mean, it's
not gross.
It kind of looks gross.
Oh, come on. What about cute little spiders?
Why do we need spiders?
Oh, well, we don't need the spiders, okay? So the spiders are to scare other people away. Or if we were to go to like somewhere to get some food, let's say we go to a fancy restaurant and we have some food there, and the staff are not very nice to us. We could cast it, and then there could be little beetles coming out of their kitchen, and we'll be like, "Oh my gosh, you should not eat here. Look, beetles in the kitchen," and then we get free food and we have a nice meal.
Annalise, I mean, that's a good idea, but it is, how you say, a dick move? It's not very nice, no?
Okay, it's a bit of a dick move.
Just a little bit, little bit.
What if they're not very nice people though?
Oh,
I
well,
suppose we wouldn't eat there, would we?
well, no, maybe not. Maybe we just want to shut them down.
Or like good things we could use it for. Okay. What if we come into a town like this, and we know there's a vampire there, and nobody believes us, and they're like, oh, don't be silly, there's not a vampire, vampires are not real. And we're like, no, you need to leave, and they won't leave. I could make spiders come everywhere, and then everybody would run away from the spiders.
I mean, not everybody is afraid of spiders, but most people actually are afraid of spiders, so it could work.
It could work. It could work. Or I could use it to get you out of bed in the morning.
Yeah, that would not be very nice. I think I would probably use magic sword to cut your ears off or something. I kid. Do you not see my face? Look, this is my joke face.
But wait, do your normal face? Okay, now do your joking face. I see no difference. That's the same face.
Of course they're different. Look, this is me serious.
Okay.
This is me joking.
Okay, there's a slight no, I don't see it. But I did see you laughing in the fight yesterday. You were like laughing.
Hey, don't you ever tell anyone about that. It is not going in book. No.
Okay. I promise I will not put it in book that you were laughing.
This is my serious face right now. We'll see how serious I am.
You're very serious. Okay, please don't hurt me.
Maybe we should go now. She starts going a bit red.
Okay, come on. I'm joking. Okay, come on. Let's go have another fun adventure. And she'll gather all her crap up and just push it into the bag of holding. Like, bag of holdings are supposed to hold a lot of stuff, but this is already starting to look full, which I don't even think is possible.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, that's what it looks like. It's looking kind of bulgy, and yeah, even though like bag of hold, yeah, you know what a bag of holding is, and you've known people with them, you've known wizards with them. You've seen people sell them in the city of Linolin. Yeah, and as you're leaving, even Kalina's like, it's pretty impressive that you managed to, yeah, even a bag of holding cannot hold all your shit.
It's impressive, isn't it? I mean, like before I could fit like my whole leg in it, but now I can't do that. I don't know why I'd want to put my leg in it, but you never know.
Well, you should be very careful with that, otherwise you might break it.
I could break it? Oh no, I don't want to break it. Okay, I tell you what, I'll leave their pillows here. She pulls out a couple of big pillows.
I think you can. Do an Arcana check for Kalina.
For Kalina?
Yeah, do an intelligence roll.
I rolled a 1.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like if you break, then I think it explode and turn you inside out and all sorts of crazy stuff.
It explodes? It doesn't feel... Oh no, I don't want that to happen.
That's
Okay, I'll be very careful.
Okay, so I've added the staff for swarming insects into your inventory. It is a staff that requires attunement, but it has 10 charges, so you can use some of its charges to cast 2 spells. You can either cast the giant insect spell, which means you can create giant insects, which is whatever you like, or you can use it to cast insect plague, which is like a swarm of insects that do cool things. So you can have a look through that. Again, it does require attunement though. And I think you're probably at the point where you've got quite a few
can you just remind me when it comes to attuning to? Oh, it's not actually come up in the. Oh wait, because I've not equipped it. Let's equip it. So when it comes to like attuning to something, do I need to spend like another amount of time with it to attune?
Just short rest. Yeah, short rest.
Cool. So I can just do that at like some point, and then I can be attuned to it.
Yeah, you're right. I think with that discussion and you heading out, I think we'll take a short break here. We'll have 5 to 10 minutes. Thank you for joining us so far, everybody. I hope you're enjoying our campaign so far. Make sure you go and fill up on drinks and snacks, and we'll be back with you very, very shortly. Okay, bye guys.
Ethan.
And welcome back, everybody. Hope you're all refreshed and you've topped up your beer or other preferred beverage. I don't know why you prefer anything else, but I'm not here to judge. So, cheers.
I'm not here to judge, but why would you prefer something else?
Exactly. But I'm going to anyway. So, for the break, Anelisse and Kalina had chased off the witches, and they retreated into the witchwood, into the darkness. You recovered the still conscious, but well, you didn't really examine the body. You don't know whether she's completely conscious, but you brought the alive but not awake body of Kalina back to her home in Willowhold. You rested the night, and you played with your new tools, your new weapons. Annalise and Kalina were checking out each other's magic items in the bedroom. It is a new day. I'll let you finish laughing at something. I don't know what you're laughing at. What would you, when you're ready? What would you like to do on this fine morning?
Okay, so, I guess once they're sort of up, once they're heading out, be like, well, I guess we should probably go to find Brother Dennock. Maybe he could tell us who to go speak to.
Maybe it's maybe a good idea.
Stop looking at your sword, okay? You don't need it just now.
But look, it floats. Look.
It floats. It's very impressive, okay?
It's a floating sword. I feel like I don't even need to carry it.
I know. It's like...
Do you think it may be a bit pretentious of me to not, just walk around town just to have it follow me?
I don't think that is pretentious. I think that is very nice. I like it. It's convenient. I mean, at least your hands free to do other things.
Well, I know you, Annalise. I know if you think it's the right thing to do, I think I better just keep it in a sheath, I think.
I love how well you know me already, Kalina.
Well. By the way, how you seem very upbeat, but how are you doing really? We still don't know where Varuk is.
I worry that Varuk is somewhere around here. Hurt.
Do you think he followed us through portal?
That's what I think. I know Varuk. He would not... If he could be with me, if he could follow us, he would be here. So, I worry. What if he went through and got lost? What if he is hurt? What if Lord Nazak went back to where Varuk is? I worry, but worrying about something does not fix it. It won't make it any better. So we may as well do what we can, and that is help these people.
It's very honorable of you, Annalise.
How are you doing, Kalina?
Oh, I'm fine.
It's hard to tell with, the lack of expression.
What do you mean? This is my serious face.
Okay. Well, yes, I'm okay. Thank you for asking.
Right, we find Brother Dennick.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Come on.
You head out into the town. Just for expediency's sake, you ask a few people knocking about, and they'll point you in the direction of the older and quite kind of lame Brother Dennick. And he sees you and greets you. Oh, my ladies, I heard you were in quite an unfortunate position last night with witches, I hear.
Yes, it was rather unfortunate because first everybody thought we were witches and then they agreed that we weren't witches and then we went out and we fought witches. So it was a very witchy time.
Oh, yes, sounds awful. I'm sorry if I sound different. I just can't remember how I usually speak.
Oh, no,
I'm very forgetful.
This is kind of like how you normally speak. I mean, you are kind of like a little bit muffled. But
I should really make a note of how I speak normally.
You sound a little bit posher than before, I think.
Yeah.
No?
Oh, no, it's just because I'm taking on the local, you know.
You mirror the locals. That's really impressive.
You know.
Yes, I know you are. They've got the colloquialism spot on. It's like that they think you're like one of them. Is that so that they're more comfortable around you?
Yeah, well, I could just go back to my normal voice like this. It's fine. No, it's fine.
That would have too. That's really impressive.
I was just putting it on. It was putting on. What can I do for the two of you?
Okay, so we brought the mayor's daughter back. I don't know if you've heard.
I did hear.
Well, the mayor seems to think that the circle could perhaps send some healers or something to help her.
Yes, the circle can definitely help.
Well, Kalina and I were going to help do the circle now.
Oh, bless you, children. Bless you.
But we don't want to go there and for them to look at us and not believe us. So, would they believe you?
Oh, it's not a matter of, believing. It's if you walk in the light, then you will be given aid by the children.
Okay. So what exactly does walking in the light entail?
Oh, well, being of righteous heart. Being pure.
Oh,
yes.
Okay. So we need to be pure.
Well, of pure intent.
Oh, gotcha. Fair enough. Okay, so we just we're good people, no? So we can go and we're good people. We ask them, we just say to them that we need some healers to come and help the people of this town.
Oh, yes. If your intentions are pure, then the Brotherhood of Light will gladly lend its hand.
Okay. So we will head there now. We will tell them that you said that we could go and that they would send somebody to help these people. That sounds like a wonderful idea.
Oh, yes. Good luck in your travels, my friends.
And you, in all of your, what you're doing here.
Oh, yes.
Brilliant. Well done.
Thank you.
Okay. And she'll,
Galena doesn't say anything.
Well, Galena, do you think we're nice and pure of heart and intent?
Well, no chance. Maybe we should ask for a contact name or something.
A contact name? Brother Derek?
Oh, yes.
Who do we speak to?
Oh, well, present yourselves to the Brotherhood of Light. They will guide you to who you need to speak to. But if you are lost, then you can speak to Brother Lafayette.
Brother Lafayette.
Lafayette, yeah.
Lafayette. Okay, because, we will probably get lost. That is good. Okay.
Yes, he likes to... He's in charge of welcoming newcomers into the circle.
Brilliant. Okay.
Oh, he is.
Okay. I think that is everything. Kalina, can you think of anything else that we need to do before we go?
No. Let's go.
Okay. Let's go.
Let's do it.
I love how direct you are. But
Me too.
okay. Let's go find the circle. Yay.
Great. It sounds like a great place.
So, start heading out.
Sure. As you head out,
People.
yeah, you are met at the gates by Elfwold. Oh, thank you so much for everything you've done for Willowhold, and thank you for helping my Wellin. I know you said you didn't want anything, but please take this. And he tries to hand you a satchel.
But what is the satchel? She'll have a look. Sorry, she'll have a look at it and see what it is first.
What is it? What is satchel?
She'll have a look at it and see what it is first.
Okay, it's a satchel. It has a few smaller bags inside. There are, well, I mean, depends if you want to have a rummage and have a look. What's in all the satchels?
We cannot take anything from you.
No, please, I insist.
No, your people. Inside this bag, is there anything in here that your people may need?
No, it's not. There's some gold in there for you, but there's other things that we have no use. But maybe you can make some use of it on your travels. To trade it, we haven't had trade from other towns in so long. There's bags of gemstones and herbs that are worth money, but we have nowhere to trade it with. But you're going to the Circle of Light. Maybe you can trade for it and hopefully feed yourself. It's the least I can do.
Okay. Thank you very much. We will head now. We will get you someone to heal and we'll bring them back, okay?
Thank you.
So kind of start heading out. She'll kind of whisper over to Kalina. Be like, maybe we could trade some of these gems and gold for something for these villagers. Maybe some food or some grain or something.
Well, I think I don't think it's that they need. I think they need to have this curse lifted, whatever it is.
Perhaps, yes. Well, hopefully we will find somebody who can help.
Me too.
You feel good? You feel ready to start traveling?
Hell yeah, let's go.
Okay. And then she'll take her lute out and just start walking next to her and be like, want some music as we go?
Yes.
You're always so enthusiastic. Okay. Tell the circle we're
Not
on
that
our
one.
way.
No, not that.
Okay.
Anything but that one.
Anything with...
Literally anything but that song.
Oh, you're no fun. Okay, fine. And then she'll just start playing some like nice soothing music because she walks alongside her for a bit.
Okay. As you're playing your nice. I'm assuming you took the satchel.
Yeah.
Yeah. So inside the satchel, there are actually bags there are bags full of herbs like tanglefoot. There are bags of another herb, good luck. There is a leather belt with gemstones in it, and there is a large garnet stone as well.
Large garnet stone. Got it.
Okay. So as you're making your way down
Making our way to the circle, walking slowly, trying to keep up with Kalina. La, 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 la.
she's quickening her pace, trying to get away from you.
La, 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 la.
You know, it's probably not a good idea to draw attention to ourselves while we're traveling in this strange land, you know? Probably not best idea. Maybe, you know, get attacked by zombie limbs again.
Oh yes, we could get attacked by zombie limbs. Okay. I'll be careful then.
Well, so as you travel down, what's your passive perception again? I should really write this down.
My passive perception is 14.
14. As you're traveling, you get a couple of hours into your journey, and you hear. I'm gonna roll the dice. You hear the calls of an animal of kinds, like a braying. Maybe not just as sheepish as that, but you hear an animal.
Could you hear that?
Yes. Sounds like some sort of animal.
Does maybe something hurt. I'm going to follow the sound. I think it came from like over here.
Well, be careful. Might be might be trap.
Oh, that's a good idea. I should maybe look for the traps. It's fine. Okay, I'll be careful. I will be very careful. I'll just like take careful steps. Okay, little animal. She'll go looking for it.
Okay, you take as careful as steps as you can, and you creep into the woods. It doesn't take you long as you come off the road into this thicket, as the forest kind of hugs the roadside. And what you see is a golden coated, looks like a fawn, a young deer, and it seems to be kind of led down. As you get close, you can see that it seems to be entrapped in the thorns, and there is a slight bit of blood on its leg where the thorns are. And as you approach, it just stays stock still.
No, okay. It's okay. I'm not going to hurt you. I'm just going to make you feel a little bit better, no? And she kind of gets a little bit closer.
Uh-huh.
Does it still just sit there?
It still sits there as you creep closer, and it just sits. It doesn't seem to be shaking either. It just seems to be just sat quite wide-eyed, and it kind of just looks at you as you, but when you're about 2 strides away, it kind of just then makes eye contact with you.
You'll like kneel down next to it, and she will take out her dagger, and she'll start just very carefully cutting the thorns away from around the areas.
Okay, make an animal handling check.
Okay, animal handling, the +4. Ooh, 18, 19, 20, and 22.
Okay, you steady this as you make kind of skin contact with this fawn's coat. There's a real warmth to it, but not in a way that it's warm because it's infected, but there's a gentle, nice warmth to it. It's almost radiant, the fur.
Have I ever seen anything like this before? This sort of an animal with this type of fur?
Do a nature check.
Another 18. Nature is a 1, so 19.
You've never seen up close. You have heard of golden stags that may or may not have some connection to the Feywild. another plane of existence that is very engrossed in nature.
So she'll continue like cutting everything away, and once she's cut everything away, from the creature, from the fawn, you said there was like blood on it.
Yeah.
She will gently put a hand onto the fawn, and she'll just be like, "Feel better soon, my little friend." And then she will cast healing words.
Okay. Roll the healing.
9 points of healing.
As you say your healing word to the fawn, the wounds that had been caused by the thorny branch heal, and the golden fur now once again covers where the wound was. The fawn sits a little while. You instinctively take a step back, and as you do, the fawn jumps up on its front legs and then brings its previously injured leg underneath it and stands up and looks at you. And this kind of, you can tell with your previous nature check as well that this is a male, and he looks you straight in the eyes, and it almost glows, especially against the backdrop of the oppressing forest that is behind it, and you feel bolstered with resolve and toughness. And as the fawn turns away and heads off into the forest with the almighty leap, yeah, you feel pretty good, and your maximum hit points are increased by 5 for the next 8.
Maximum are increased by 5.
Yeah, for the next 8 hours.
I don't know how to spell in there. I would have put it in my sheet. So she's kind of like walks back, and she kind of heads back towards Kalina. That's the wrong voice. Whoa, you push it one step too far, you go full on Torby.
You're trying to be Brother Denick.
Well, there was a fawn in there. Did you see it? It was like all golden and everything, and that's like it's all better now, though.
It's very impressive. Well done.
Oh, thank you.
You're a true hero.
Thank you.
Let's see if there's any other animals that need saving.
Can we?
No.
Oh.
This is my joking face.
Oh, you.
Yes, me.
Come on then, let's keep going.
Okay, you continue on, and after another few hours of traveling north along the road, you come upon. You actually do head over the bridge that you had come to before, a couple of days earlier, that you had fought the zombie limbs and you had met Brother Denick. You go across the bridge, keep heading north, and on the horizon eventually you see quite a squat town of buildings with red roofs that is completely enclosed within a very, unlike Willowhold, a very sturdy stone wall. Outside of this wall, though, there is a load of rickety, kind of ramshackle buildings that seem to be surrounding the walled town. And even though there's a main road that leads right to the stone wall gate, the buildings on the outside of the town have these little kind of mud paths that act as roads between them. as you get closer, you notice that there are big wooden pyres ready to be lit here and there. Some of them are already lit in the distance. You can see there's plumes of smoke to the east and west on the other side. On the horizon, you can see a very tall building. It's almost like a very narrow, very narrow pyramid, and there seems to be a light shining at the top of it, but is a fair bit in the distance. What would you like to do?
Start heading in, I guess, and kind of like turn to Kalina and just be like, well, do you think we go to the big, glowing tall building over there first, or do we just maybe find someone and see if they could, point us towards this person that we were supposed to go and speak to?
Brother Lafayette.
That's the one. See, you've got much better memory than I have.
Yeah, I wrote it down. It's yeah.
I thought I wrote it down, but I think I've lost a piece of paper that I wrote it down on.
Well, it's fine. I have an encyclopedia of knowledge in here, somehow.
You're just a woman of many talents, aren't you?
Well, no, just two.
Just remembering things and hitting things.
Yes.
I'm sure you have some other talents that I do not know of yet.
Well, the only thing I need to remember is to hit things. And I can't hit things if I don't remember.
That is a logical way of doing that.
I'm glad you think so. I'm not so sure.
Okay, let's go find this brother Lafayette.
Let's do it.
Lafayette. Okay, let's do it.
It's a good name to say, right? Lafayette.
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 It is fun to say. I get it. We could just keep saying it, and maybe he'll just show up. I don't know.
No, it's probably not a good idea. Let's not shout it.
Oh, we might look a little bit crazy.
Well, we'll see. We do not know what these people are like.
Speaking of which, should we maybe not lead with the whole we came through a blood portal chasing a vampire and then we ended up fighting witches who were dancing around fire?
I think that may be a good idea. I was going to ask you about this because I do not know whether we want to be telling people these types of things,
I mean, I always like to be very honest, but I also don't want them to think that I'm crazy. So okay. So what we'll do is we could just say that we are here to get help for the town for Willowhold, and then that seems good, yeah. And then what we could do is if anybody happens to say anything that could maybe relate to what Nasak, then we talk about the vampires in the blood portal, okay?
I think that's a good idea. I think we discuss, backstory and...
Oh, yes, because, when we weren't said that we weren't from here, everybody got, super sus.
Well, they did. It sounds like, I do not recognize the land. It seems that people here do not, get outsiders very much, so
yes, it's weird, and the only outsiders they get is the witches. So okay. What we could do is perhaps we have a backstory. Okay, what is our backstory? Where did we come from? Maybe we came from. We could just be vague. We could be we came from south.
We're good, but the problem is then people like to ask more questions. Maybe we say we're from, circus or something.
Oh, from a circus. Oh, we could be from a circus. Okay. So we're from a circus. What do we do in the circus if we're from a circus?
How about maybe you? I could see you being, acrobat.
Oh, with the ropes and everything. Okay. So I could be like an acrobat at the circus.
Yeah.
And well, what would you do at the circus? Would you be a performer, or would you be maybe you're like my person, like my spotter, to make sure that I don't fall and get hurt.
Exactly. I hold the rope for you, so you don't fall.
perfect. So like you hold the rope so that I do not like fall and splat. And I am like a Balmar. Okay, this is good. We've got this, okay.
I think so. Wait, why we leave Circus?
We wanted to have a holiday together.
That is terrible.
Terrible. I know it is terrible. Okay. We wanted to write a book. I don't know.
Slightly less terrible.
Less terrible? Okay, less terrible. We were in the circus for a while, and then we wanted to leave the circus because we wanted to go and see the world and write all about the wonderful people and towns that we come across. And these guys are all like really religious, so that we also want to explore, religions.
I mean, I guess so. I mean, you can pretty much see the world in the circus, but okay, it's probably as good as we're gonna get.
I think it is as good as we're going to get. Okay,
I think
okay.
So. As you're walking and talking, you head up.
I think we're having this loud conversation, and they're all just sitting going, "Do we tell them we can hear?"
Yeah, you head up to the town. So the kind of, and yeah, they really are kind of like ramshackle buildings, which is quite a contrast to the stone wall behind it. There are a few people knocking about. Two people, though, come to intercept you as you are walking down the road. You see a young human male with a very kind of basic-looking tunic, kind of looking very, very young, kind of like bum fluff on his face, very fresh-faced, and his companion is another human male that is his almost polar opposite. Old and kind of very, like, he looks like he's had a very hard like parchment service round, just like real
parchment service.
Real yeah, very kind of sun-kissed and weathered, and looks pretty elderly. Very modest clothes. However, they do have weapons on them. They have a rather fancy ribbon that is around their right arm. It is kind of wide, and it has embroidered on it a golden candle. It looked like it was very fancy when it was first given to them, but it is sort of muddied a bit. And the young man will approach as you arrive. Hail! Welcome to the Circle of Light. Do you walk in the light?
Yes? Yes. Hello. Hi. My name is Anelisse. This
Anelisse.
is Kalina.
Kalina, welcome to the Circle. I am Arid. This is my companion, Sven. What? Sven. I'm introducing you, Sven. Oh, yes. I'm Sven. Yes.
I like Sven.
We are part of the Brotherhood of the Light. What brings you to the Circle?
Well, we have just come from the town of Willowhold. You heard of it, no?
Oh, yeah, I've heard of Willowhold. What?
Well,
Willowhold, Sven.
Willowhold.
I'm Sven.
Hi, Sven. Well, in Willowhold, there is a sickness. There's a lot of the people there. They're not very well, and they think there is some sort of horrible thing going on there. And a lot of people are feeling very sick, including the mayor, his daughter. His daughter is very ill, and the mayor has sent us here to try to find somebody from the circle who could possibly come and help, maybe with some healing.
Oh, well, if you walk in the light, then we can certainly help you.
Yes.
they say they're from Willowhold?
Yes, Willowhold.
Oh! Well, we can certainly take you, if you follow us, we can take you to Brother Lafayette, and he will...
Oh, excellent. Brother Daniel did say that Brother Lafayette will be able to help us, so that is brilliant.
Yes, right this way. Was someone sick?
Yes. She's like raising her voice, like...
Oh! We should take them to see Lafayette. Yes, Ben, we're going. We're going to... Okay, follow me.
Hey, Sven.
I'm Sven.
Should we go to see Brother Lafayette?
Brother Lafayette, I can take you to see him.
Oh, thank you, Sven. That
This
is
way.
wonderful. Yes.
You follow the two brothers of light through the front entrance. They stop you just before you enter where the buildings are. We do have a few rules.
Oh, rules. We love rules. What rules do you have?
So I would ask you, my lady, if you would cover your weapons and your instrument when we walk through the circle.
Oh, okay, sure. I could do that, of course.
Thank you. And your companion, she isn't she isn't like you, is she?
What do you mean, like me?
Like, well, you are you're an elf.
Yes.
We would ask your companion if she would remove her shoes while here in the circle of light.
Okay. Helena, are you okay with removing your shoes?
What the hell is this?
I don't know.
Well, I don't need to cover weapon.
But aren't you kind of like lean into Kalina? Just be like, perhaps it's to do with their goals. Maybe they don't want like any like violence and stuff. Maybe it's a good thing they've not taken our weapons away. So, plus they don't know that your sword is magical, no?
Yes, well, maybe wait for it.
Okay.
Okay. Well, if you think it, I shall take off my shoes. I don't know. With your like passive perception, you do notice that everybody who isn't wearing an armband, who is human, is barefoot.
Ah. The elves are not.
You see, you can spot a couple of elves walking about. They seem to be wearing whatever they like and doing whatever they like.
Oh, it's me.
The humans, you can't see any like halflings, but the humans and there is you see a dwarf as well, who's also barefoot.
Strange rule, no? Why do they need you to take your shoes off, but not others?
I do not know. Maybe we strange rules. What do you think? Do you think we should just conform or?
I think yes. I don't know. Nothing seems very bad here. Everyone seems okay. I think yes. We go by their rules. We can go. We speak to this brother Lafayette, and hopefully get somebody to come and help.
Great, very well. So she takes off her shoes. You cover your weapons, cover your musical instrument with your cloaks, and sheets and whatnot, and you walk through the circle of light. As you're walking and talking, you will get peppered with a few questions from the pair. First thing Arid will ask you is, so where are you from? Because you don't look like you look very well equipped to be coming from Willowhold.
No, we're not from Willowhold at all.
Oh.
We were just traveling past Willowhold, and we saw their awful condition. Have you heard much from them recently?
No, I think we sent someone down there, since we haven't heard from them.
Brother Denick, no?
Oh yes, Denick, Brother Denick.
Yes.
May he walk in the light. Yes.
Yes, well, Brother Denick is there now, so we'll tell you what we know about this Willowhold. So Brother Denick is there now. Yes, of course. He is there now, and he is helping them with what he can do, but everybody seems to be very sick. It's a weird sickness. It's, one of the symptoms is sleepwalking. Have you ever heard of a sickness with sleepwalking as a symptom?
Oh yes, the sicknesses are the work of very evil things, and they can do things to the soul that are unnatural, I hear.
But you can, hopefully, you can help them. We can help all of these people.
Oh yes, the healers in the Circle of Light are the best in the land. Everyone who comes to the Circle of Light will be saved. I hope you will stay a while.
Well, we cannot stay too long. We need to get back to Willowhold and help them. So, hopefully, Brother Leviat can help us with something. Give us some people to head back, and we can help these people first. That is the priority, no?
Poor souls. Yes, hopefully we can bring them in, and they can hear the message of the Blessed Father and join the circle.
Once they are better, though, no? Just now, they can't really move anywhere. They're very ill.
Oh, yes. I'm sure once they embrace the circle and the Father's teachings, they will be saved. I'm sure that is all that they need.
But you have healers as well, no?
Oh, yes. What? People are sleepwalking?
Yes, they're sleepwalking, like walking in their sleep.
Ah. Yeah, Sven. Yeah. This way. So if you're not from Willowhold, where are you from?
Oh, yeah, so, well, yeah, no, we're not from Willowhold. We're from a bit more south than Willowhold. And, actually, right, so you know the Witch's Wood?
Yes, I'm
like
aware of the Witchwood.
Yes. Oh, right, so we were, like, walking through there, and there've been, like, lots of weird things and everything through there. But what we did is, once we walked through there, no, it wasn't the Witch's Wood. What is the wood called, like, after, like, oh, no, it was the Witch's Wood. So we found a deer, like a baby deer, out in the woods, and it was, like, golden in color. Have you ever seen that before?
No, I cannot say that I've ever seen a deer. You're from the wood? No, Sven, they're not from the wood.
In the woods, we saw a deer in the woods.
They're not from. He thinks you're from the wood. They're not from the wood, Sven.
That's really funny.
You have a deer?
Would you say yes? So this is just a yes. Yes.
Yes. Yes, Sven.
Tell me about yourself then. Are you you and Sven, you worked together a long time?
Well, oh yes, well, Sven has seen a few more years than me, but yes,
no.
I joined the Brotherhood. Oh, well, I think I've been part of the Brotherhood for a couple of years now, I think.
And where are you from?
Why, I'm from here. Well, where else would you need to be from? But before I joined the Brotherhood, I was a citizen of St. Sebastian, and he gestures towards the stone wall.
tell me there's a map on this wall.
So, he gestures to, I'm from St. Sebastian. There is a city behind the wall.
Oh,
There's a town.
sorry, okay.
There's a town behind the wall that you saw as you came over the hill.
Oh, wow, that must have been really, really interesting growing up there. So, you know Brother Lafayette well then, yes?
Well, yes, he's a bit of a higher station than us, but I do know him.
Wow, that's very interesting. Are we near Brother Lafayette now?
Oh yes, it's just here. Here you go.
Oh, excellent. Thank you very much. It was lovely to get to know you.
Yes, you too. Goodbye. Walk in the light.
You too. She'll like smile as they walk off, and she could like nudge Kalina and just be like, see that, look. They asked us so many questions and they know nothing.
No, I do not think they were the not the brightest candles.
They were not, but it's good practice, no?
Well, we'll see. In front of you is a door to another shack that's made of wood.
It's like an actual shack then, it's like a door on it.
Yeah, it's a door.
So she'll head up and she'll just knock on the door.
Knock on the door.
Knock on the door.
You knock on the door. Enter!
She will enter.
As you enter, you see a pretty large, kind of very broad-chested gentleman with a kind of a rough goatee, and no hair on his head. His robes are quite pristine white, and he is currently in a stone basin, washing his hands. Visitors! Come in!
She'll come in.
Please, children, have a seat.
Thank you very much. And she'll kind of like sit down, probably a little awkwardly at first.
Please. Oh, I'm sorry. Please, I do not allow weapons inside. It is part of the Blessed Father's code of morality and goodness. I hope you understand.
Oh, but I like inside your shack here?
Yes.
Oh, okay. What if we speak to you through the door? Because we've seen some pretty horrible things, and I'm a little nervous about, not having any protection.
If you wish.
Okay. And she'll kind of like usher out into the doorway. So she's speaking through the door.
Okay, so you're at the door. He then goes and sits on his desk. You're a good kind of 20 feet away from him now.
God's sake. Okay, 1 second. She'll turn to Kalina. Kalina,
Yes.
what if you were to hold my weapons, and then I will go in, and then like if things are bad, you can save me?
I'm not really your pack mule. You know that, right?
I know. You're like so much more.
I don't like it here.
I know. Look, I don't think we're going to be here long, okay? I don't like it here either. I think I need to ask this person for help, though. I will... Look. And she'll kind of go quite close to Kalina, like, she's getting, like, her weapons out. And she'll just kind of, like, move the, like, fabric on her thigh a little bit and to kind of, like, slightly flash the fact that she's got her dagger, like, strapped to her thigh. And she's just going to be like, I am still protected in there, though. He does not know all of my secrets.
I don't think anyone knows all your secrets, Anelisse. Go on then, I'll wait out here.
Okay. And she'll hand like her crossbow over. She'll keep her loot on her back. Never know. And she'll keep the dagger on her thigh. Okay. I'll let you know. And then if something happens out here, just bang the door like really hard and I'll come out, okay?
Okay, no problem. I make sure I bang door if I have trouble, okay?
Okay. Bang the door, that always works. Okay. And then she'll...
You turn around. She bangs on the door.
Yes, Kalina?
I hate it here.
Okay, like 5 minutes, okay?
Very
5
well.
minutes. And she'll head in and walk over to the desk.
Come in, my child. Just have a seat.
Oh, God, sure, okay.
Well, let me get it for you. Hang on. And he puts the seat up for you. So, travelers from outside of the circle. What brings you to the circle of light, child?
Okay, well, at Willowhold, that's where we were. We were like traveling through Willowhold, and there is a lot of people there, and they're not doing very well. They're very sick. And the mayor's daughter, she is very, very unwell. And they said that perhaps you could help. Maybe you have healers or people who could come and help them in the village. So we traveled here to ask you for your help. And Brother Dennock said that I should speak to you specifically.
Oh yes, Brother Dennock. A great acolyte, if I do say so myself.
Oh yes, he's great.
It's why I entrusted him, and the Blessed Father entrusted him to save the people of Willowhold.
Yes, well, he's there and he's helping them now, but he's just one person, and there's lots of really sick people, they need like medicine and people who could, heal them.
Well, we certainly do have very talented healers in the circle.
Wonderful. Would they come with us to Willowhold so that they could perhaps heal some of these poor people?
Well, I think I could most definitely offer you the assistance that you require. However,
Wonderful.
You need to, nothing is given for free, you understand.
Of course. What would you like in return?
Oh, something very, very easy. I'm quite intrigued as well by you must have some prowess to have made it through the woods unscathed. The woods of Steimhorrow are dangerous, to say the least.
Yes, to say the least. I agree with you there.
Where are you from, might I ask?
Well, we're not from here, if that's what you're asking. We've traveled rather far to get here. But what are you really asking? Are you really asking how we were able to get through the woods unscathed?
Well, it certainly does interest me.
Well,
We do not often get travelers of your sort around here.
it doesn't to get that, it's a little... I've had a lot of people say that to me so far. It's a little bit unwelcoming, I'm feeling a little nervous about speaking to a few people. Everybody's like, oh, we don't get your sort here. And I'm not too sure what they mean. But I mean, my friend and I, we just traveled through here and we just like to help people. Kind of like you. You like to help people, no?
Where did you travel before Willowhold?
Oh, here and there, a few places. We...
I know Steimhorrow pretty well. What towns have you been to?
Oh, I can't fucking remember the name of the town we came from.
The town you came from is Linolin.
All the town names have gone.
There's been two.
Both of them have gone. We are from a place called Linolin. Have you heard of it?
Can't say I have. That's not in Stein. Are you from outside of the land of Steimharad?
Yes, we are.
Well, I'm glad that you've come to the Circle of Light, child.
Of course, of course. I mean, like, we haven't gotten here very long, and I mean, my brother Danik is one of the first people that we bumped into, and he's all like, you know, telling us about the circle, and we thought, well, I'm sure you're very lovely people and you can help. But then when we found the poor people in Willowhold, well, we thought we should help. But yes, we are rather capable. If, you know, you said about the woods being harsh, are you having difficulties in the woods?
Oh, no, child. No, we have no problems with the woods. Our problem is with the town of St. Sebastian.
The town, just over there, where one of your brothers is from.
Yes, they will not allow the Brotherhood to enter its walls. Now you can see how this is a problem for the Brotherhood, as we cannot get the things we need. Basic things. So I will offer you and your companion the ability to bask in the hospitality offered by the Circle of Light if you were just to procure a few basic items from within the walls of St. Sebastian.
What are these items that you need?
Oh, well, I can certainly write you a list. But your basic amenities. Wine, food, a few bits and pieces that myself, my brothers, and the Blessed Father would be very appreciative of. And we will, again, offer our hospitality, and we'll see if we can't get those healers to where you need them.
Wait a minute. Okay, so there are people in the town near here, and they are dying, and they have asked the Circle of Light to come and help them.
And we
and
will,
you
child.
won't help them until we do your shopping for you?
Well, I'm pretty sure that Brother Denik is doing everything he can already.
Why will the people in St. Sebastian not let you go in there and do shopping?
Discrimination is what it is. It's not really the town. It's the real problem is just old Sebastian himself. He doesn't like the Blessed Father. May the Blessed Father walk in the light. And now he won't let any of the Brotherhood step foot inside of St. Sebastian.
Okay. And that is it. Just because Sebastian does not like the Brotherhood, therefore he will not allow you to get food or anything. That's it.
He is not a man of the faith. He lets everyone else in, apart from members of the Brotherhood. He does not like the Blessed Father. For the Blessed Father says that faith is more powerful than any thickness of stone walls that protect you. Faith is all you need.
And food and wine.
Yes, we are a brotherhood that walks in the light, but we are also a flesh, and we need the things the flesh needs, unfortunately.
Okay.
But all I ask is for you to just walk through the doors and procure these things for us. I think it is a small favor to ask for salvation of your friends.
We will add that, and we will see what we can do then.
Please take your time. Take as much time as you need, and know that I am here to facilitate. I will be your contact while you're in the Circle of Light. Anything you need, just ask.
But okay. Well, my friend and I, we will head there now. We will see what we can do while we're there. Okay?
Perfect. If you need a place to stay, we even have a tavern in the circle.
Good. That sounds lovely. Thank you so much.
It
We
is.
will go there now and we'll see what we can do.
Okay, let me get this list for you. Could I ask you please to please wash your hands as well before you leave?
Before I leave?
Yes.
Would it not make more sense for me to wash my hands before I come in?
I do not claim to understand the Blessed Father's teachings.
Okay, sure. I will wash my hands.
But know that you bask in the light.
Oh, okay, sure. I'll wash my hands if you want to go get me a list.
Yes. We follow his teachings and we can walk in the light. Let me just write this down. Hang on. And he'll wash his hands as well, and he'll get out a quill and he'll start writing a list, and he'll hand over the piece of parchment. And it is a short list. It includes items like 2 bottles of fine wine, a hand mirror, soap, a few groceries.
Groceries.
You say what groceries?
Mm-hmm.
They want some milk, some bread.
I don't have milk. Mate.
Bread.
I was about to be like, here you go.
Some eggs. They want some like cutlery. Some like D&D versions of Tupperware for their lunches.
Okay, got it.
Here you go, my child, and I think this should cover it, and you can keep the change as well.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
He gives you 15 gold pieces.
Okay, I'm going to go, out. See you later.
Very well. Walk in the light, child.
And she'll head out and she'll kind of like head past Kalina.
It took you so long.
Well, it was a little bit weird. I don't know what, Kalina. Let's just let's get out of here just now, and we'll head. If they want us to head into the town of Saint Sebastian and get them basically their grocery shopping.
What is the shit?
Apparently, they won't let them go there anymore. But see, what I'm thinking, maybe the town of Saint Sebastian, it looks kind of big. They've got lots of items. If they've got like fine wine and things like that, perhaps they have some healers there that might be able to help us.
I don't know. It can't be any worse than this place.
I get that. I'm a little uncomfortable here.
It's very weird. Well, let's see.
We'll go get your shoes first.
It is getting late. No, I have shoes on me. I just have to take them off. I don't know what the hell.
Oh.
I mean, there's
But this is
literally
weird.
you get to wear your shoes, and look, that elf over there. They're wearing shoes. What the shit?
It seems to just be like the elves have got their shoes on, and then like the people and the dwarfs. The dwarfs don't have shoes on either.
I think it's a load of shit.
I think so. It is getting kind of late here. They said they've got a tavern here and a place we could stay, but would you like to maybe stay in Saint Sebastian instead?
I think I would prefer it, yes.
Let's go. Saint Sebastian. We will go find a nice tavern and we will go find somewhere to stay for the night.
Let's do it.
Come on then. She'll start like heading out with her.
You head through. So basically, what you start to realize, you did see it from a distance anyway, but what you realize, like the circle of light is called the circle of light basically because it is basically a settlement that is outside of the walls because it's obviously the rounded wall that surrounds Saint Sebastian.
Okay.
The entire settlement of the Ring of Light is just a settlement that is just outside of the walls of Saint Sebastian, basically. You see, you see people that a lot of them aren't wearing shoes, kind of not acting oddly, but very very much kind of when they're under the watch of the other people that are wearing the armbands with the candle upon it also. Who actually do a lot of them are wearing these armbands, but they get to wear shoes. They also get to wear weapons as well. You head off back around. Again, you can see that tall spire in the distance as well. That seems to be glowing light. That is actually in the circle of light. But yeah, you head up to the gate of Saint Sebastian. You see a couple of guards that will halt you.
Good evening.
Good evening. They kind of look you up and down. Welcome to Saint Sebastian. Where'd you hail from? What's your business here?
Oh, we've just travelled from Willowhold. We're actually coming to get some supplies from the poor town.
Oh, great. Sorry, I asked. You are, of course, welcome. We don't get too many visitors these days.
Yes, no, we came here looking for some items and for some help, and we ended up, over with those guys over there. And she kind of gestures towards the circle. And they were a little, I don't know how to put this into words, actually. Made us feel a little uneasy, so we thought we'd maybe come here for the night.
Oh, well, Captain. And this, you see this figure come from the guardhouse, and he walks down, then you realize as he's coming down the stairs, he is a halfling with a town guard's kind of modest town guard uniform on. He's got kind of curly brown hair that comes down to his shoulders, sideburns, quite muscular looking as well, and he has a pretty large greatsword that sits on his back. Oh, visitors. How are you doing? Name's Talion.
Talion. Oh, Talion, that is a wonderful name.
Welcome.
I'm Anelisse, and this is Kalina.
Ah, well, it's lovely to meet you. So what are you doing in St. Sebastian? Welcome, first of all. Anyone is welcome in St. Sebastian as long as you aren't part of the Brutal Brotherhood.
The Brutal Brotherhood?
Yeah.
I thought they were called the Circle of Light.
Well, they call it a circle of light, but it's more like a circle of shit, really.
Right, okay, look, so you seem like a nice guy. I'm just going to be honest with you. We've been traveling for a little bit, and we traveled through the town of Willowhold. Do you know it at all?
Oh, yeah, Willowhold. Yeah, we haven't had people from there for a long time.
It's because a lot of them are not doing too well. There's been a bit of a sickness. The daughter of the mayor, she's very unwell. And we said we'd maybe come over here and see if we can find some people who could maybe help them, or maybe even some medicines or something to help these people. Now, the mayor thought the Circle of Light would help. And we went there, we went to speak to them, and just kind of look over to Kalina and just be like, we did not like it there. It did not seem very, very right.
No, well, the Ring of Light, they're like a parasite on St. Sebastian. They just keep siphoning people away from this town. It's like a leech, just like sucking the lifeblood of this place away.
They said that you would not allow them to, come into the town anymore.
No way. No, we can't let any of them in here. They're all fanatics, aren't they?
Well, we're not one of them. We're just coming in so that we can maybe find some people who could heal. Some people who could maybe help these poor people in the town.
Well, Lazarus might be able to help you out, but
Lazarus?
it's getting a little bit late, and I don't think he's going to be at his clinic right now. You guys, you probably. I mean, yeah, I'll show you to a place. No problem. I'll take you to a good inn. I know a good one. Come on, follow me.
Oh, excellent! It's been a while since we've been at a decent inn.
Oh yeah, this one's great. But yeah, well, I mean, it's a good thing you didn't get roped in to the Brotherhood.
Well, they were going to. They said that they could put us up there for the night and a tavern or something there.
Yeah, they have this real shit tavern they call it the Lantern. Another, how original, right? No, it's I don't have anything against, the people part of the Brotherhood. It's just, they're brainwashed, aren't they, by the Blessed Father. But he's completely mad, in my opinion.
Oh, I'm really glad that we have met you, Talion. You seem a bit more, a bit more clued on.
Well, I've been around, I know, I can't say that I know Sebastian that well, but I do know that the Blessed Father, as they call him, has had it out for Sebastian since he arrived. And ever since then, he's been growing this cult.
Oh, I'm very sorry to hear that. That is not good. Not good for your town. Well, my friend and I, we would love to be able to then stay here for the evening, and tomorrow we can have a look around, see if we can get some people to help. And don't worry, we're not going to keep them. We're not.
It's fine. Don't worry. I have every faith. You seem like a good sort.
I'm glad. Thank you.
Yeah. Anyway, look, here we are. Look, and you see in front of you, look a tavern. It looks very, very welcoming from the outside. Warm, intimate. It's like clay and thick wooden beams that make up the building's exterior structure. It's difficult to see through the large curtained windows, but enjoyment can be felt coming from within.
Yeah.
Above the door there is a an upside down teardrop that is coloured in black, and there is a triangle missing from it, and underneath it says the Notched Fang.
The
Notched Fang.
Fang. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I said thang, but fang. Love that thang.
Kind of good to clean of it. This is better, no?
Yes, it seems more like it.
How about I buy you a drink?
I would very much like it. I feel like it is very overdue.
I feel like that as well. Let's head in. We'll sort out a room for us, and I'll get you a drink.
Okay, as the camera stays on you, Kalina, you guys open the door and you can hear as you walk into the bar, and the door closes behind you, and we'll fade to black and end the session there. I think is a good place. Also, I just made my dog just wake up and crap herself when I shouted there. That was quite hilarious. I'm sorry, puppy.
The baby.
Excellent. Well, thank you everyone for joining us. Please make sure you join us next week, same time, Saturday, 3 p.m. UK time, and we'll continue our campaign of the Land of Vampires. Anything we need to remind anyone of, Robin?
What do we need to remind people of? I don't think we've got anything.
Okay. Awesome. So
yeah.
Go follow us on socials. We're posting quite regularly on Instagram. We're to roll on Instagram. We're to have _ roll on Twitter. Come check us out on YouTube if you want to catch up with all the episodes. All the episodes that we've done thus far of this campaign are available at our YouTube channel. That's to have and to roll with an ampersand, and it's the number 2, and it rolls into roleplay. Make sure you join our Discord as well if you're not in our Discord community. We've got a cool little Discord community growing in there, and we like to hang out and usually chat in between all the games. We stream, like I said, this game every Saturdays. We stream our chatting streams on Thursdays. I play some video games on Fridays. They're both at 6 p.m. Go check out our podcast if you haven't already. This game is also available in podcast form as well on Spotify, iTunes. And we also have our To Have and To Roll podcast, where we talk about D&D, tabletop role-playing games, cosplay, and we talk about LARP as well, live action roleplay. So check us out on all of those. I think that's everything, Robin.
I think so. Actually, can we do a quick little shout out
Yes, of course.
for the Mercy Road round 3? Because I mean, that's what we were doing during our break there. We were like getting sort of like signed up and stuff. So Mercy Road round 3, which is ran by the wonderful Sauce Fire, whom I have just given a little shout out in chat there. So round 3 is going to be on the 9th of April. And this is going to be the 24-hour charity stream. Sauce is wonderful, and he's ran it last year and the year before, raising lots and lots of money for charity. And yeah, I can't wait to be part of it. And yeah, hopefully raise lots more this year. So definitely go give them a check out, follow on socials, because then you can keep up to date, and then join us for a wonderful experience.
Yeah, make sure you definitely go check out Source Fire, who is crazy for doing 24 hours of D&D, but I'm glad that he's crazy enough. I'm totally glad that he's crazy enough to do that, because it's an amazing thing to do. So well done for him. Because I struggle with 2 hours of DMing Dungeons and Dragons. Okay, we love you guys. Cheers.
See you later. Bye.
Bye, guys.